Hello everyone, I'm Defudge3004. Welcome back to Astrometica. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So I went ahead and did something. I went ahead and extended this corridor all the way out like 3 corridors. And then of course I put this back on the end, the vehicle constructor. So that way we have some more room to work with, because I do want to put another miner out over here this way. I said that before. And I wanted to make sure that that was done, so that way we didn't have to worry about it. We do have some places to go. We gotta, we don't have to, but we should finish out that vertical station, go get the rest of the stuff in there. That would be good to do. And now that we have this will really help out to get a bunch of iron, and of course copper is going to be quite a ways away, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we will figure out a way to get that, maybe another small station or something, but we will see. Let's go ahead and get into the Seeker. And, oh, before we do, let me get out of here. So, in the last episode, if you didn't, watch the last episode, and you listened to it or something, you didn't know that I figured out a way I saw to go and put things on here. So if I click on this, and then over on the right side it says modules Y. So if we press Y, then we have modules. So I can take this and I can actually put that into there, and then it is done. So now we have the skipper speed module. So what that means is we can go like that, or now we can go a lot faster. So that is good, and that's what I'm looking for. I just didn't know how to put the speed modules in. So I did see a video on it, and then I looked, and sure enough, it's right there. So in any case, I just didn't know how to do it because I wasn't paying any attention. If I would have looked, I would have seen it, but I just didn't for whatever reason. So that was my mistake for not even looking, and I will try to do better about doing that in the future. Theta 23 mining stations. What the heck is that out there? Huh. Okay. Well, let's go back to the vertical station first, and let's go see if we can get whatever is left in there. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff here that really isn't here, if you know what I mean. It keeps disappearing. So I think they're just placeholders, or even just stuff floating that's supposed to look like things. But let's go ahead and go into here, and let me see. Gotta remember how to use my flashlight. Middle mouse button. Every game is different, and trying to get those flashlights can be, you know, sometimes trying to remember how to do it is a pain. Let's go look at this unlocked storage. Ooh, hey, blueprint. Oh, cool. We'll take the nickel. We will take probably the water, and we're just going to leave that stuff there for right now. If we have room, we'll take it. If not, we won't. And let's go look down here first, and let's go see if there is stuff that we have not gotten. And it looks like there is, and it looks like there's stuff we don't have to worry about. We'll take the smelted minerals. We'll get all this stuff gathered in here. Wow, that was a big box. Holy moly, that was a lot. That was crazy. But that's good. But that was still a lot. Let's go look in this one. Let's go see what's in this unlocked storage. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll take the nickel, and we'll always take the water. We are definitely starting to get a bit of full because I have a lot of stuff on me. Now let's go back, let's go drop stuff, we'll scan whatever we can, and then we will see if we can get this place cleared out. So there's an electronic package down here as well. So we'll go and take all of that. We can definitely use some of that stuff because we're going to need it for some other things coming up here soon. And I don't believe we can get through there. No, we cannot. Okay, so we have to go back down. So what I might do is just go ahead, and I'm not near full yet, but I am getting close. I'll just go and drop what I can on the little ship, and then we will go farther in and see if we can get all this stuff gathered, because that's going to be the best. Try to keep from using the oxygen tanks if at all possible, so that way we don't have to worry about it. And I might just go ahead and drop one of the food, and we'll drop the iron, and then we don't have to worry about that with that one oxygen bottle. Now I'll get my oxygen up, we'll go back in, and we'll see if we can get the rest of this place cleared out, and then we can go on to another place and go over by the warp gate and go see if we can get that done too. So I'm inside the caverns that we found the last time, where there's, you know, this cave system, and looks like boxes are here. There's lots of minerals in here, which we can always use, especially the gold. And I don't know if there's going to be a lot of extra stuff that we didn't gather, you know. So I'm pretty sure everything else has been gathered, so I'm not going to get too worried about coming too far in here. But just thought I'd let you know, just in case. Yeah, kind of forgot about this cave place. I was thinking that's what was behind that door. I couldn't remember. Go ahead and get stuff dropped, as always, and then we will get the rest of this done. I just want to make sure that I'm not using a lot of oxygen bottles. That way I can conserve some as much as possible. I think there may be a robot in here. Okay, there was not. Looked like it was, because I saw this guy floating around, and I didn't know for sure what the heck was going on there. So I did get the 0G regulators. I figured we might as well go in and get those too while we're at it, just to be sure. This is where we couldn't get down beneath too. So I think that this area has been done. There's nothing back over that way, and now we are back outside. We might as well just go ahead and get some more iron, get all that stuff picked up. You never know. Looks like there are actually a couple of these over here. Okay. So I think that we have everything. There are, of course, some other places that we can go to, hopefully. Let me go ahead and get stuff on here. So this place has now been cleared. At least as far as I can tell. It has, oops, doggone it. Has been cleared. Okay. That's now good. Alright. This one is now done, so that's good. Now, let's go over by the... I think it's a warp gate that's over there. I don't remember for sure. Let's go see if we can find some stuff over there. I just got to remember for sure if that's what that is. So the Beta 23 over there, mining station, is not the warp gate. The warp gate is all the way over here. So I don't know what that is, because I saw the warp gate right over there. And this is a really bad area. We do not want to get out of the ship in here. So we could get badly injured. I remember doing this some time ago, but we need a suit so we can actually get in here. Because it's all that green goo stuff. Toxic. And there's that white thing there that we have to go and see about potentially sometime, someday. I just don't know. Now let's go ahead and go into here and let's go see. Okay, so we went through there and we got that done. I just don't remember if we came down to both of these places or not. We did do that one. Okay, there is that one. We did do that. I couldn't remember for sure, but we did do that. Alright. I don't know if we... Doesn't look like we've opened up these guys. Oh, I guess we did. Or not. Nope, we did not. Let's just go ahead and get these guys zapped open. Yeah, and let's go see what is in here so we can gather up the good stuff. Okay, and this one is organic. Cool, we can take that, the water and the food. I am okay with that. We also got to finish Theta 9 because there was a few more things left in there, but we'll do that a little bit later. let's go ahead and we will take a water. I drank it instead of dropping it. Yay! That doesn't always happen very often, you know that. Okay. Now we should be having enough water for everything. That's good. Let's go over to... Where'd it go? Aha, we gotta go down there, don't we? Yes, we do, because we have to go find things in that little cave right behind this thing. Let's go and do that real quick after we get this done. Hopefully there's nothing super bad in here, but we'll find out. Really don't like it when there's enemies in there. You know, that's kind of scary. Celestite and mineral packages, or smelted minerals, one or the other. We also got sulfur not that long ago. That was a crystal package. Smelted minerals. So some of them are big, some of them are small. That's kind of interesting. I do like that. You never really know what you're getting, and I don't know the way to differentiate, really. If I'm probably paying attention closer, I could tell. But really wasn't paying any attention. Okay. All these containers are done. We'll go into there after a little bit, but let's go down here first. Because there is some things down here we need to know about. There is a cave in here, and I don't know if we can actually take this guy in here. You know that? Well, how do you like that? We can. Whoa. Can't see anything. Wish we could change our view. Free camera mode, Alt. Okay. What I'm thinking is we should probably just get out of here. Ooh, man, that's bad. Alright, we may have to take some oxygen bottles, but if we do, we do. That's okay. Let's get back here. Let's go into here, and let's go see if we can find... Aha. I don't remember if there's some boogeymen in here or not. Okay, no there are not. Oh, repair toolkits, nice. And there's Alex Turner key card, nice. There's a log and high capacity package. I think we want to be careful with that. Let's just go and read this log. Alex, hey guys, I'm stuck in this container. Something's jammed and I can't get the door open. But wait, what's that sound? I'm hearing something strange in my comlink 47. Voice, shh, Alex, is that you? Whoa, who is this? It's Reese from the research outpost. Listen carefully, Alex. Don't make any noise. Reese, what the heck is going on? What's that sound I'm hearing through my comlink? I don't know. I don't have much time, Reese says. I have to explain. I don't know how much time I have to explain. Everyone here, they're gone, Alex. Just vanished, like dust in the wind. Alex says, gone? What do you mean, gone? Where did they go? Reese says, I don't know. I was in the storage room when it happened. I came out and the entire outpost was silent, empty. No signs of life, just nothing. Alex said, you're freaking me out, Reese. What's happening over there? Reese says, it gets worse, Alex. I heard whispers. Faint whispers, not human ones. And then I got a transmission from the mining outpost. They said what, Reese? Don't stop. What did they say? They said alien-like monsters attacked them, creatures from the asteroid caves. They tore through their corridors like paper, Alex. People screaming, and then silence. No, this can't be happening. Are you saying those sounds I'm hearing could be them? It's possible, Alex. If they're in the mining outpost, they could be anywhere now, including near your position. Alex says, you're kidding me, right? Tell me you're kidding, Reese. I wish I was. Listen to me, Alex. You need to get out of that container right now. You're a sitting duck in there. Alex says, the door's jammed. I've tried everything. It's like it's sealed shut. Then force it open, Reese says. Do whatever it takes. Alex, if those things are out there, they'll find you eventually, and trust me, you don't want to meet them. I'm trying, darn it. I can hear something. Footsteps. No, they're not footsteps. It's skittering. It's getting louder, Reese. Alex, don't panic. Focus. Get that door open. No. I'm trying. Oh gosh, I can hear them outside the container. What if they know I'm in here? Alex, stay calm. They might not know you're there yet, but if you make a sound, loud metallic banging echoes in the background. They heard that. They heard that. Oh no, Reese, they're outside. They're scratching at the walls. Alex, listen to me. Stay quiet. Don't move. Maybe they'll lose interest. If you make any noise, you're done for. Reese, I don't want to die here. Not like this. You're not going to die, Alex. You hear me? You just need to hold on. I'm going to try to get a rescue signal out. Just stay alive. Skittering grows louder, followed by heavy breathing and scraping metal sounds. Alex, they're in. Reese, they're in. Alex, respond, are you there? Alex! I don't think he made it, people. Alright. This one's gonna be bad. Well, the two shards gonna get far enough away there for a minute. What the heck, iridium? I knew about sulfur, but I didn't know they had iridium in there. That's crazy. Okay. Let's go see if there's anything else here. Maybe. Okay. Doesn't look like there is anything else here, so let's just go ahead and get out of here now. Maybe that thing isn't blocking our way, huh? That lid. Let's get back to our seeker. Okay. Let me just go ahead and put stuff in the storage, of course. So we'll put that stuff in, and now we have a couple of those. So now we can use those. Oops. Doggone. Gonna have to repair this thing sometime, you know that? It's getting all damaged. Okay, now we can go into here. We can go eat. And as far as I know, I don't think that we need to be too worried. We just got to get past this first area. So I'm just going to try to park the ship right over here. 0 gravity. Let's go ahead and see if we can open up this container. There shouldn't be any bad guys in here, because I don't believe that they're ever in the domes. And I'm probably wrong. Okay. Some good stuff in here. Let's go ahead and gather this. More fertilizer. Holy moly. We have a lot of fertilizer. Well, that will definitely help. So we're going to have enough fertilizer to go around for a while. That's for sure. Okay. I don't believe that there's anything else in here. Oh, yes there is. Boy, howdy, there's a lot of these containers. Holy moly, we're going to have to find a way to get past this one. Alright, I like how it's all pressurized, you know. It's crazy. Okay. Let's go into here. We do have some room. We'll just go ahead and take all that. So now, let's go ahead. Let's have a... So whichever one is better, we're just going to have the space donut or the space burger. We'll have the space burger. That'll fill us up good. Space donuts I'm trying to kind of save until we're like super de-duper starving. Okay, we got both of these done. Say there's water down there. I don't think it is a water. It's like hard glass or something. That's what it looks like. Huh. It's crazy. Or seems like. We'll go put stuff on the ship. We'll go inside here. We'll go see what there is in here. And then we will see what all we can get done. So let me know how I'm doing here. Let me know if you like, you know, what you're seeing here, what is going on, and all of that kind of stuff. Because I do like to get your feedback so I can make the videos better so they're more enjoyable for more people. Just like you. We're almost out of room here. How do you like that? We are out of room. We're definitely gonna have to be careful with what we take. Let's just go and sort so we have some room. Okay. And we're gonna have to... what is it that we're... I don't know what it is that we're doing. Let's just go ahead and scan that. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Large habitat room. So we had not scanned that. That's interesting. And here are more of those zero-G regulators. I'm not going to take those for right now because they just take up a whopping lot of room. So we can get the big lockers now, huh? That's nice. Medium storage. Cool. Okay, we'll definitely take the blueprints so that way we can hopefully open up more stuff. Ooh, there we go. Key card for Reese Callahan. And a log. We don't have the bed either. Or maybe we do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll read this first. Day 6, month 84. Research outpost, Moxaro Corporation. It's been over 6 months since I started working here with these bulbs. 6 months of questions and far too few answers. At this point, I feel more like I'm unraveling a mystery than conducting research. We did read this a long time ago, so this may be repeating stuff. The bulbs are growing slowly but undeniably. We've been measuring their dimensions every week, and they're consistently expanding by a fraction of a millimeter daily. This shouldn't be possible. They're inorganic in appearance, yet they behave like some sort of living organism. We ran cellular analyses again, and the results remain inconsistent. Half the sample is organic tissue, and the other half, some kind of self-assembling crystalline structure that seems to shift when exposed to light. It's like watching something evolve in real time. The energy pulses are more frequent now. At first they were random, irregular bursts of low-frequency radiation. Now they've settled into a distinct pattern, a repeating sequence, almost like a code. I suggested running a deeper analysis to decode it, but my supervisor dismissed it as outside the scope of our directive. Typical. They don't want to ask why, they just how much is it worth. 2 weeks ago, we decided to conduct a high-energy experiment, exposing one of the bulbs to sustained gamma radiation. That's when things started to escalate. The bulb absorbed the radiation, but it retracted. The pulse frequency spiked dramatically, and the structure began to change. Glowing veins emerged, spreading across the surface like roots. Then it happened. The bulbs emitted a burst of energy, high-frequency signals that we tracked for hours. When we triangulated the direction of the signal, we discovered something terrifying. It wasn't random. The signal was sent to a specific location, a cluster of coordinates that's light years away. We don't know what's there, a planet, a star system, or something else. I reported this immediately to Moxori headquarters. A response: increase production, scale the experiment. They don't care. I'm starting to wonder if they even realize what we're dealing with. What have we awakened? The bulbs aren't just relics. They're part of something bigger, something alive. And now, something is listening. Cool. So now they're being watched. Yay! Okay, we don't have this. We do not have the double bed, because that's taking a long time to do. Sweet. Bed type 1. Okay. There was a whole bunch of these bulbs also in the vertical station, which I may try to grab. I don't know yet. We'll just see. Okay, there's a chair. I'll have to drink some more water here in a minute. Okay, have a lab chair. Let's just go ahead and have that water. Have a little bit more room now. That's good. And looks like some more logs. Day 1, Research Outpost, Moxara Corporation. Finally, my first day on the job, Moxara brought me in to investigate something unusual. So we kind of read these out of order, I guess. These alien bulbs, well, that's what they're calling them, are like nothing I've ever seen before. They're organic, but how in the void did they get here? No known life form we studied could have created these. Not in this asteroid belt, not anywhere in this sector. The thing that's really throwing me off is how they're perfectly rooted into the surface. They don't seem planted, they're fused, like the asteroid itself drew them. But that makes no sense. Centuries of exploration, no one's ever encountered anything remotely like this. It's equal parts thrilling and unnerving. I keep asking myself, are they alive? Do they react? What's their source? I need to run some preliminary scans tomorrow, but I feel like this is going to be way bigger than what Moxor is letting on. Looks like got my work cut off for me. Time to dive in. Okay. Take the research log. There's all kinds of stuff here. There is another log. Let me go look around first. Fabric package, we can definitely take that. Okay, warp coordinate, warp module blueprint. Yay, warp module, warp coordinate, Theta 12, awesome. So now we can do the warp thing, or at least something like that. And there's another log, so we'll read this. Hey Alex, I've set up your warp device in the testing bay like you requested, but it's not in great shape. The power relays are shot, and one of the calibration nodes is completely fried. I'm going to need some serious repairs before you can even think about using it. I know you like to wing it sometimes, but trust me, when it comes to warping, you cannot afford to cut corners. You'll need to bring the right equipment to get it up and running. Power cells. The device chews through power like crazy. Without a full charge, you might only get halfway through the warp before the entire system shuts down. And if that happens, let's just say you don't want to find yourself stranded in a half-materialized state in some random asteroid field. Repair toolkit. Once you power it up, there's a good chance the system diagnostics will flag more issues. Warping puts a strain on every component, especially stabilizers. If those fail mid-jump, no one will be able to find you. Ever. So do yourself a favor and don't rush this. I've seen what happens when people warp without fully functional equipment, and it's not pretty. Trust me, Alex, you don't want to be one of those stories they tell new hires to scare them. Let me know when you're ready to get it fixed, and I'll help you out if I can. But seriously, don't even think about turning it on without the essentials. It's not worth the risk. Reese. Okay. Oh, we can get back there. Sweet. I thought there was an opening somewhere in here. We do have enough room. Let's go ahead and get these. Okay, we got those. Okay, we do have some room. And now let's go ahead and read this one too. And then we'll be closer to having to get close to the end of this video. Day 28, Research Outpost, Maxara Corporation. It's been over 4 weeks since I started working with these alien bulbs, and honestly, the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Every scan, every test, it all leads to more dead ends. The bulbs are emitting low-frequency energy pulses. It's almost like a heartbeat, but nothing biological I know of works like this. The chemical composition is equally bizarre, part organic, part metallic. Whatever these things are, they shouldn't exist. We even tried exposing them to different environmental conditions, extreme cold, heat, radiation, but they're completely unfazed, indestructible as far as I can tell. This morning I ran a structural analysis. There's something inside, not exactly a core, but some kind of dense cluster at the center. Moxor sent over some high-powered extraction tools to get a sample, but something about this feels wrong. These bulbs almost feel alive. When we touched them with the extractor, the pulse frequency spiked briefly, almost like it reacted. I tried logging this in the official report, but the higher-ups at Moxor dismissed it as usual. Keep working, they say. Find the value. That's all they care about. Value. I don't care if this thing turned out to be dangerous, as long as it's profitable. I doubt they'd care if this thing turned out to be dangerous as long as it's profitable. I can't help but wonder what if we're poking at something we don't understand, something we shouldn't understand. What if these bulbs weren't just placed here, but left here for a reason? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they were. Okay, we got all the logs here. Let's go through here, and as far as I know, we don't have a lot more to do back here, but there is still a little bit. There are some other areas we need to go to. Now we're in the back room. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. That's kind of startled me, the picture. Beautiful island poster. Well, I'm going to take that, and we'll put that up on our wall. This is teleport station fragment, and I don't know if we have all of that yet. Let me go ahead and look around here real quick. We have some room, so let me just go ahead and see. We'll take that mineral package, maybe. So let's just go ahead and scan this first, and then we'll see. Okay, that's just going to be iron. Okay. So now we are a little bit down, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, 3 pieces with 3 slots. That is crazy. Oh, what the heck? Carbon mine package. Okay, we're gonna have to go see if we can put stuff on the ship, if anything at all. And I'm gonna go do that. I'll come back and we'll see if we can gather that stuff up too. Go and open up this guy and let's go see what we can get. Okay. A little bit of carbon and then some compacted carbon, and now we are full. It's a good thing I didn't pick that stuff up. I didn't have room. This is Reese broadcasting from the research outpost. The experiment has gone completely out of control. I warned them. The signals from the bulbs were growing stronger, more erratic, and I told them something wasn't right, but no one listened. They insisted on pushing forward. Now, everyone is gone, vanished. The labs, the living quarters, the entire station, it's empty. Just minutes ago, I managed to talk to Alex. I begged him to stay away. I told him the bulbs, the one we've been studying for months, were doing more than just sending signals. They're attracting something. The signals, they weren't random. They were calling out. I don't know to what, but now they're here. The bulbs, they're growing, pulsating, and emitting a low hum. It's almost hypnotic. They're spreading faster than we could have ever imagined, and I know they're not native to this asteroid belt. I can hear sounds, not human sounds. Something else. It's coming closer. If anyone finds this log, understand, this wasn't an accident. The bulbs were reactivated, they were a beacon, and now whatever heard that call has arrived. Reese Callahan, lead researcher, Moxora Corporation. So they kind of didn't make it. We have some zero-G regulators to pick up as far as changing the subject real quick. So we'll get those picked up sometime. I'm not too worried about it right now, but we will get those picked up sometime. So there's stuff. That's a microwave? Okay. So there's stuff we can pick up here. I'm not going to do it right now, obviously. I'm just going to wait for, next time or whatever, and we will pick this up later. I just got to get back to the base. We have gotten everything. We have a very, very, very full inventory right now, which is not all bad. I don't know if there's anything on top of here, so let me go check. Aha, there is. Let's go scan these. This should be something new. Okay, solar panel extender. Nice, so now we can extend the solar panels a ways. Doesn't look like there's anything else. We could probably hit these mushrooms and get stuff. So we found a couple of the key cards, and now we have those. I think we found 2 or 3 key cards. I think I've gathered everything. If I missed something, if you notice something, let me know. And I'll come back and I'll see if I can find it again. So for right now, nope. Doggone it.
Entering 0 gravity.
Let's just go ahead. And I want to just pass by here. Looked like that thing was moving or something. Just go see. This is the bulb that I think the bulb they were talking about, but I'm not sure. Probably. And let's get out of here. Let's go back to our base. And we did find the warp module and stuff, and we found some key cards. So now we have a way to get back here. And if I remember correctly, there could be other containers out here that we need to get. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to oh, yep, container right there, and we need to get that one, but I'm not going to right now because we are still very, very, very full. So we'll come back at a little bit later time and we'll gather that and see what all else we can do out this way and see about making the warp thing. I got stuff unloaded from the Seeker. I left on those repair kits. And now we have some more things, a lot of stuff. I put on another battery, I put up another wall storage, and I put almost all of the fertilizer in here and a lot of the fabric. And now we have some zero-G regulators here. And we have 1,000 or so usable power, so that's good. That's going to help. I wonder if the drill is on. It could be. And I put that little thing here of the vacation or whatever it is called. There, island getaway, whatever it is, up on the wall over here, going to where we can build the ships like the Seeker and all of that. So now we have that, and just come out here. You can see that we have a nice long corridor. There's the other battery, and I will be putting on one of those drillers at some point in time over here too, so that we can get some more stuff, because that should help. And it looks like there's some more silver here, which we can always use more silver of that, I am sure. And this guy will be able to drill all of that stuff as soon as we can, and we'll get some more things going on. We'll go to some more places and we'll figure out some more things to do. I was hoping to get a little more done, but that took a long time to get all that stuff done. And there was a lot to do in all those places. Plus, we had a lot of reading and all of that. So, you know, that did take a fair amount. We have a few of the research boxes to do. We will do those a little bit later. And if you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video. And if you're new here, like what you see, consider subscribing. And I will talk to you next time. You have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.